13-year-old girl pushed her 10-year-old sister down 3 stairs in the middle of a live Roblox stream. 5,000 viewers saw it happen. What her little sister came to tell her is what you need to hear. Kaylee was 13, and she had been streaming Roblox on her own channel for almost 2 years. She had built her channel up to 15,000 subscribers by playing the same 3 games every day. She streamed every weekday after school from 4 o'clock until almost 8 at night. She had her own room at the top of the stairs with a ring light and a green screen behind her. Her 10-year-old sister Lindy was not allowed in Kaylee's room during stream hours under any circumstances. That rule had been the rule in their house for almost a full year by then. Lindy understood the rule. Lindy followed the rule. Lindy had never broken the rule once in 12 months. On a Thursday afternoon in October, Kaylee was streaming to about 5,000 live viewers. She was playing Brookhaven. She was in the middle of a roleplay scene with 3 of her closest moderators. She had her chat open on her second monitor. She was reading donations and super chats out loud. She was completely inside the world of the stream. She had been there for almost 3 hours straight. Then her bedroom door slammed open hard enough that the ring light wobbled on its stand. Lindy was standing in the doorway. Lindy was breathing hard. Lindy was holding her own phone in her hand. Lindy's face was white. Lindy's eyes were too wide. Lindy was shaking from her shoulders down to her hands. Lindy tried to say something. The words came out tangled. The words came out wrong. What Kaylee did in the next 90 seconds is the part of this story she will spend her whole life remembering. Kaylee did not stop the stream. Kaylee did not mute her microphone. Kaylee did not even look at Lindy's face. She turned in her chair. She told her sister to get out of the room in a sharp, angry voice. Lindy did not leave. Lindy took 1 step forward. Lindy tried to hold up her own phone. Kaylee stood up out of her gaming chair. The stream camera caught her shoulder moving. She crossed the small bedroom in 2 long steps. She put both hands on Lindy's shoulders. She pushed her little sister back through the doorway, harder than she had ever pushed anyone in her life. Lindy stumbled backward. Lindy lost her balance. Lindy hit the railing at the top of the stairs. Lindy went down 3 steps before she caught herself with her arm against the wall. She landed at the bottom of the first turn in the staircase. She did not cry at first. Kaylee stood in the doorway and stared at her sister sitting on the staircase landing. Lindy looked up at Kaylee. Lindy's mouth was open, but no sound was coming out of it. The 5,000 viewers in Kaylee's chat watched all of this happen on the live stream. Kaylee's ring light had perfectly illuminated the doorway. The stream camera had caught everything in sharp focus. Kaylee turned around. Kaylee walked back to her gaming chair. Kaylee closed her laptop with both hands. The stream ended at 4:43 on a Thursday afternoon. The clip was already being downloaded. By 6 o'clock that evening, the clip was on TikTok with the title, "Roblox streamer attacks her own little sister." By midnight, the clip had 800,000 views. By morning, it had crossed 2 million. By the time Kaylee woke up Friday morning, every comment under her channel was calling her by the same word. The word was bully. The word kept showing up in every single comment, hundreds of times. Kaylee's mother grounded her from the internet for the entire next month on Friday morning. Kaylee's father sat with Lindy at the hospital for almost 3 hours getting her wrist x-rayed. The wrist was bruised, but not broken. The doctor said Lindy would be fine in 2 weeks. The doctor also asked Lindy quietly whether things at home were okay. Lindy said yes very fast. The doctor wrote a note in her chart anyway. The note said, "Suspected sibling violence." Kaylee did not see Lindy for almost 3 days. Lindy stayed at her grandmother's house across town. When Lindy came home on Sunday, she did not come into Kaylee's room. She did not say hello. The TikTok video kept growing. By Monday morning, it had 2.3 million views. Kaylee was already known at her school. Now everybody at her school had seen the clip. She got pulled into the principal's office on Monday morning for a meeting with the school counselor. She had to attend 2 anti-bullying sessions per week for the rest of the semester at school. Her channel sponsors started dropping her one by one over the course of the next week. She lost almost 3,000 subscribers in 5 days. She did not stream once that whole time. She sat in her bedroom and stared at the green screen behind her gaming chair for hours every day. She thought about quitting streaming forever. She thought about deleting the channel completely. She thought about transferring schools. She thought about a lot of things that did not actually help. What she did not think about was the only thing that actually mattered the most. She did not think about why Lindy had run into her room in the first place that afternoon. She did not think about it until Lindy walked into her room on the 15th day with an old phone. Lindy knocked on Kaylee's door on a Sunday afternoon at 2:15. Kaylee opened it slowly. Lindy was holding an old phone with a cracked screen. The phone was their grandmother's old phone. Lindy had been using it to play Roblox in her own room because her parents had taken her tablet. Lindy walked into Kaylee's bedroom for the first time in 15 days. She sat on the edge of the bed. She held the old phone out to Kaylee. She turned the screen toward her sister. She did not say anything. The screen showed a Roblox private message. The message had been sent to Lindy on that Thursday afternoon. The message had been sent at 4:30, about 10 minutes before Lindy had run upstairs to Kaylee's room. The message was from a username Lindy did not recognize. The username had been created the same day. The message had a screenshot of their house attached to it, the house from the front yard. The text under the screenshot said, "I know where you live. I am coming over right now." Below that line was their actual home address, spelled out correctly, down to the apartment number. The message had a timestamp. The timestamp showed it had been sent 12 minutes before Lindy ran upstairs. The sender had also sent 3 follow-up messages over the next 10 minutes after that first one. The follow-up messages were worse than the first message. Lindy had not opened them yet at the time. Kaylee read all 4 messages. Kaylee did not say anything for a very long time. Then she asked Lindy one quiet question. She asked, "How did he know our address?" Lindy did not answer at first. Lindy was looking at the carpet. Then she pointed at Kaylee's stream setup. She said, "You filmed our house through the window during your tour stream last week." What Lindy said next was the part of this story that broke Kaylee completely. This is the part of the story that, if you are watching this, you should hear twice. Lindy had not run up the stairs that Thursday to bother her sister during a stream. Lindy had run up the stairs because she was 10 years old and she was terrified. A stranger she had never spoken to had told her he knew where she lived. He said he was coming. She had wanted her older sister. She had not wanted to call the police by herself. She had not wanted to text her parents at work and worry them for no reason. She had wanted Kaylee, because Kaylee was the person Lindy had trusted her whole life to keep her safe. The push down the stairs was not just a stream incident. The push was the answer Lindy got that afternoon. The answer was, your sister cannot see you when she is making content for strangers on the internet. That is the dangerous part of streaming nobody talks about with kids who do it for a living. There is a mental state streamers enter where the people on the screen feel more real than the people in the room. The 5,000 viewers in Kaylee's chat were real to her. Her little sister at the door was a distraction. She had inverted the only rule that mattered for a streamer with a sibling in the house. The people you love come first. The audience comes second. Always, in every single situation. Kaylee did not push Lindy because she was a violent kid. Kaylee pushed Lindy because Kaylee had stopped seeing her. That is the most expensive mistake a content creator can make. It costs you the only viewer who actually matters. The 2 million people on TikTok had watched a real moment. They had also misunderstood the moment completely. They had seen a bully. What had actually happened was a sister who could not hear her sister scream. Kaylee and Lindy called the police together that Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. The investigators tracked the sender's IP address over the next week. The sender was a 26-year-old man. He had been targeting young female streamers for almost 2 years across multiple platforms. He was arrested in November. He pleaded guilty to attempting to lure a minor for inappropriate purposes. Kaylee deleted every single one of her old streams from her channel, all 800 of them. She kept the channel. She did not delete it. She did something else with it instead. She made a new video the day after the arrest. She put Lindy on camera with her. She told the whole story to her remaining subscribers. She did not edit anything. She did not soften anything. She apologized to Lindy on camera. Lindy hugged her on camera. They both cried for almost 10 minutes straight. That video has 11 million views now. Her channel has grown to 200,000 subscribers. Every video Kaylee makes now is about kids' safety online. Lindy is the co-host of every single one. If you are watching this, here is what Kaylee learned the hardest possible way. When you are streaming, gaming, or making content of any kind, somebody you love is still in the house. The people on your screen are not more important than the person standing at your door. If a sibling or a family member comes into your room when you are streaming, stop the stream. It does not matter how many viewers are watching. It does not matter what donations are coming in. Real life walked in the door for a reason. Real life does not interrupt anyone for nothing. The second thing Kaylee learned is the harder one to admit out loud at 13. Predators watch every stream. Predators screenshot every accidental window shot. Predators collect addresses. If you stream from home, never show outside through your window. Never show your street. Never read your real name on camera. If a stranger ever messages your younger sibling with your home address, that is the only conversation that matters. Drop the controller, close the laptop, listen to the person at the door first. Always. Have you ever ignored somebody in your real life because of a screen? Tell me below. If you watch till the end, like and subscribe so you don't miss new stories. See you next time.